Hey everybody, I'm Tiffany Weber and I am a real estate lawyer in the Lake Norman area of North Carolina. And today we're going to talk about some of my advice for new real estate agents. So having done thousands and thousands of closings, that also means I've worked with thousands and thousands of real estate agents. So I've had the chance to get to know the ones that do a really good job for their clients and maybe some that could do a little bit better. And I get asked quite often from specifically new real estate agents of what will make me good at this job? What are the things that I should know about real estate law that will help me do a better job for my clients? So a little bit about real estate law today, but also just about the qualities that I've seen in real estate agents that make them really good at their jobs that I think new realtors and real estate agents would be wise to adopt early in their careers. Now, the first one should be kind of obvious coming from a real estate lawyer, but it's learn real estate law concepts that relate to the purchase and sale of real property. The number of times I've had a buyer come to me and say, there's this easement and my realtor's saying that this is going to make me give up my land because they don't understand what an easement really is. So if you take the time to learn basic concepts like easements, encroachments, understanding what the contract actually says that you're having your client sign, it will definitely set you apart from other agents, and you'll also be able to be a better guide for your clients. So if there is an encroachment or an easement, don't be shy about that. Make sure your client knows exactly what they're getting into. And if you know what those are, then you can inform your client better. And you also know how to tell your client when they need legal advice. So another thing that good real estate agents don't do is they don't try to give legal advice because you can get in trouble for that. That's what we're here for, is to keep you out of trouble and your clients out of trouble as best we can. So don't give legal advice, but definitely know legal concepts so that you can help guide your client appropriately. So in addition to knowing the concepts and being direct, communication is really important. So we've got several closing paralegals in our office, and I'm a little biased. I think they're the best in the business. But I can tell when they have been dealing with a real estate agent that's a bad communicator, because we'll get to the closing table and suddenly there's all these invoices that were supposed to be included on the closing statement and we've never heard the first thing about it. So all of those things are little hiccups that could be avoided by just assuming that no one's told the attorney, or just assume that nobody knows yet. Tell everybody that needs to know. That way you're not caught by surprise at the closing table to see, oh, we've got all these invoices that need to be paid and they're not on the closing statement. Now we have to get the lender involved to get all of the changes made. So over communicate, not just communicate, but over communicate. I'm sure if somebody doesn't want to hear from you that often, they'll probably tell you, but in general, over communicating is best because it helps all of us be our best at the closing table for that buyer. Another thing I see agents do that really sets them apart is that they make the experience about their client. One in particular that I'm thinking of does these really cool closing gifts that are not just hey, here's a cutting board with my name on it, and here's a mug with my phone number on it. He gets gifts that are unique to the client because you get to know these buyers so well over the course of showing them sometimes hundreds of homes in this market. So you know little things about them. You know if they have pets, you know if they have children, you know what sports teams they like. So the gifts that they provide or the communication that they have is really tailored to being about the client and not about the agent. And I think that sets the agents apart because the clients realize, oh, they're actually here for me. This is not just about a paycheck to them, and they care about how this is for me. They want to make sure I have a good experience. They want to make sure I find the right house. So that's another thing that good agents do that I think new agents would do well to start early in their career rather than deciding, a couple years in, I need to switch things up a little bit. And finally, I would say there's a lot of pressure when you're new in a career to look at what everyone else is doing and do that because you think you have to conform or be just like everyone else. But I think you should embrace what makes you different. So if you are not the kind you don't want to be stuffy and have the suit on and present this persona of, just trying to be really tough, you don't have to do that. Just be yourself. And also provide value to the client. Don't necessarily feel like you have to withhold information or your knowledge, or you don't have to be doing the exact same thing on social media as all of the other realtors. So just do what you're good at. Say if you're really good at helping first-time home buyers, then go after those people and provide information to them by social media or YouTube or whatever you like to do that helps those people that you really are good at working with. So just don't feel the pressure to be just like every other agent. Of course, find a mentor, but that doesn't mean you have to be just like them. So find the thing that makes you feel good, that makes you come alive, that you're proud of, and then just go after that. So if you're watching this video and you're not a new agent, you are an experienced agent, then comment below and let's see what your #1 piece of advice is for a new real estate agent. I'm Tiffany Weber. I hope this was helpful. Good luck to all the new agents out there as you start your career, and I'll see you in the next video.